I've been looking around to see what I can do, but with no degree and
no degree's not a holdback at all.
Yeah, I live in rural Tennessee. I saw a sign the other day that said McDonald's said $20 an hour.
Yeah, I do have a side hustle that I am starting after the holidays are over. I'm starting a side hustle, and that'll be like $15 an hour, but that's only the weekend that I can do a side hustle because my job now is a 9 to 5.
So what? What happens after 5?
After 5,
After 5 when you work.
I have
From 5 a.m. to 9 a.m.
When you're broke, that's when you work.
Yeah, I do have I kind of have a 1-year-old. My boyfriend has a 1-year-old.
You can't kind of have a 1-year-old. It's impossible. That's physically impossible. It's not your baby, you're saying.
Yes.
Your boyfriend has a 1-year-old. Yeah, well, that's not. I'm sorry, baby. You're broke. You're not babysitting your boyfriend's kid when you're broke, and you got to get a place to live, and you don't have the money, right?
I don't think I have the money to. No. Right now, I'm living with my sister. I've been out on my own since I was like 17, 18. I've been living in people's rooms and just renting rooms, and now I kind of want a place for just me and my boyfriend and his son.
No. You're not in a position to be taking care of people.
No.
To take care of you. What does he make?
He's not working right now.
Oh, this is real good. Maggie, are you hearing yourself out loud?
Firefighter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you were talking to your daughter and your daughter was you'd smack her.
Well, I wish my mama would have.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, you listen to yourself. I'm going to move in with a guy who has a 1-year-old and doesn't work.
And I have to take care of the kids.
And I'm supposed to take care of these people. I think you need to go somewhere where there's grown-ups.
Well, why he's not working right now is he's becoming a firefighter. So that doesn't start until the beginning of January, though. So right now he's just waiting to see.
So right now he's not in school to be a firefighter. He's only waiting for which firehouse he's going to be doing. So why is he sitting on his butt during Christmas?
Yeah, it's a good question.
He should be driving for Uber from 5 to 8, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m.
My daughter, you work.
And then work all day and then delivering pizzas at night. Because that's what men do when they don't have a job and they have a 1-year-old.
Yeah, and he hasn't worked for about like 8 months now.
I can almost guarantee you he's not going to the fire academy. You know how I know? Firemen don't live like that. That's not the character of a fireman. I know those men and those women. They work their fire shifts, and then they have another job, and they have another job on top of that. You know why? Because they are so invested in working and going out and serving their communities. I can almost guarantee you he won't go to the fire academy.
But he's already gone, hasn't he?
Well, he's waiting to hear back.
He hasn't started yet. No, Dave, he hasn't even started the fire academy yet.
He hasn't worked for 8 months. I
thought he just finished. He was waiting to get a son a job.
Hold on. He has a 1-year-old. How does he not work for 8 months? Have you supported him?
Yeah.
Oh my!
His mom does a lot, and then
Maggie, please listen to two old farts, okay?
Both of us have daughters.
Run
as fast as you can.
Run.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh yes.
I don't think I can do that.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. I can't help you, darling. You're running blind into the wall, and you're going to blow the car up when you hit it. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. You've been a survivor. You bounced from room to room. You left home at 17 years old. Your mama didn't tell you not to do this stuff. Two guys who love you and love our daughters are telling you if you were our daughter, we would get rid of Mr. Fireman. He would just disappear somewhere. We wouldn't be able to find him.
You're being preyed upon.
And so I'm telling you, this is not going to happen. All right. And so you need an ugly, angry older brother or father like one of us. And we would tell him to go away, and if he didn't, we'd help you go away, because you got the stuff to go get it done in the marketplace, girl. You can go out there, get you 3 jobs, get you an apartment, start you a life, start taking a degree field. I'll send you a copy of Ken Coleman's book, From Paycheck to Purpose. You can start working on your career. You're sharp talking to you, but your judge of men is sucks.
And when you have a man with a 1-year-old who's responsible, he doesn't work for 8 months, we call that a deadbeat, a burnout. And if you ever listen to me talk or listen to my show, I'm overly compassionate. And I've got zero compassion for a man who's got a toddler, who's letting a 20-year-old girl living in her sister's house take care of them. Zero. None. Zero, zero, zero. You have a daughter. You have a child. Yeah, my goodness.
Please, Maggie.
He should be ashamed of himself.
Yeah, but you're not going to do it, and you're going to learn the hard way, and you're going to call me up at 25, and you're going to go, yeah, you were right, and now I've got all this debt because I went and bought him a car, and we rented an apartment, and he didn't pay the bill, and the landlord threw us out. I've got a judgment lien from the landlord, and you're going to be that caller if you go through with this. Please do not go move in with this guy. If you don't dump him, that's your business. I think you're on the way to dumping him. You should be. But for sure, for God's sake, quit giving him money and don't move in with him.
So, and let's say this. So, for those of you who have grown up the last 5 or 6 years, you like Mag, you're on your own. You're bouncing from room to room to room, and you spend a lot of time on social media. It appears that things just happen. It appears that bills just get paid. And what you're finding out is, I only make $2,300, but I have an inside job in a medical community, and it feels like I'm connected to something bigger, and I'm not working at McDonald's, for God's sakes, or I'm not going to throw boxes at Walmart. I would never do that. And you're going to realize that things don't just happen. You have to make enough money, it's a math problem, to make enough money to pay for your rent, and for your water, for your food, for your electricity, for your car. All these things are very expensive, which means you got to go get one job. You got to get 2 jobs. You got to get 3 jobs.
Develop a plan that is a career where you don't have to work 80 hours a week.
There you go.
But it takes a few years to get into that. But most of us that are older than 30 have worked more than 40 hours, like more than 80 hours, the first 5 years of our working life.
Or 10 of our life.
Or more, yeah. And so, and that's not you have no life balance. No, I have a life that you wish you freaking had. I can tell you that. You just wish you had a 1/10 of my life. But I worked my tail end off to get here.
That was a good self-censor, Dave.
I got that.
You got it.
Just right there. Yeah.
There. Right.
This is the Ramsey Show. Term life and long-term disability insurance are crucial parts of any financial plan. Those of you with families need 10 to 12 times your income in life insurance, and I recommend 15 or 20-year level term plans. Stay away from expensive cash value policies. Buy term life and use the savings to get out of debt and build your investments. Disability insurance is equally important. Disability is one of the primary reasons for bankruptcy and foreclosures today. Along with your emergency fund, you need long-term disability insurance to help you and your family pay bills if you become disabled. That's why I send you to Xander Insurance. They'll shop to find you the most competitive rates on term life and disability insurance, and they only offer the plans I recommend. You can go online, compare rates, and learn more about their plans at Xander.com or call them at 800-356-4282. Xander will find you the best value on term life and disability insurance.
Take us with you on your free iHeartRadio app for your music, radio, and podcast. Now, traffic on Talk 650 KFDE.
Traffic backing up southbound Cap City Freeway behind a crash near Marconi. We're slow back to about Fulton Avenue. Stays very slow and heavy all the way to the American River. Northbound now, stop and go in the Midtown area with heavy traffic all the way out to the Marconi curve to near Fulton Avenue. The 2 lanes of the off-ramp shut down. Eastbound I-80 at Truxell Road. Traffic backed up to West El Camino. Traffic on the 10s every 10 minutes mornings and afternoons. KFBK News Radio.
This report is sponsored by Gilmore Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Facing a plumbing issue? Get more with Gilmore Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Get more savings with $189 off any plumbing service. Visit GilmoreAir.com. At Gilmore, you always get more.
It's really important that we take care of ourselves for our sake and the sake of our family. Taking balance in nature. I just feel better.
I'm active. My wife and I go to the gym 7 days a week. If the weather's nice like a day like this, I ride my bike. I've been taking Balance of Nature for the past 20 years. I won't give it up.
I take Balance of Nature because it makes me feel great. I really thought that they paid people to say that stuff. And then I tried it. I was surprised. Balance of Nature really was the game changer. I'm serious. It worked.
Celebrate Christmas with us. Go to balanceofnature.com and sign up as a new preferred customer to get 35% off your first order, plus a free fiber and spice supplement. Go to balanceofnature.com or call 1-800-246-8751 and get this exclusive holiday offer by using discount code Sacramento.
Saving energy is easy at SmutEnergyStore.com. Find the best energy products to help lower your bill. Smut customers get up to $100 in instant rebates on select smart thermostats. Shop with us at SmutEnergyStore.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
This is insanity. The Glenn Beck Program.
How many times do we say that every day?
Story is insane. Prepare not to be shocked.
It's not so shocking anymore.
You'll learn stuff
You may not want to know.
tonight at 6 on Talk 650 KSTE.
After serving in the military, life is like an endless loop. And the cycle never stops. You're not alone. Visit MakeTheConnection.net to learn more.
Sacramento's place to talk. Online, anywhere, anytime. It's KSTE.com.
Dr. John Deloney, Ramsey Personality, is my co-host today. Open phones at 888-825-5225. This show has become inordinately successful with 30 million of you or so out there in a given month on YouTube's podcast, on the various platforms, the 680 radio stations that carry us, because we understand that personal finance is not math. The problem with my money is the guy I shave with. The mathematics of becoming wealthy are somewhere, you learn them somewhere around the 6th grade. This is not an intellect problem. This is a behavior problem. If I can get the moron in my mirror to behave, he can be skinny and rich. But he's got issues, and he engages in stupid people tricks to the extent that I have dysfunction in my relationships. I'm going to struggle to build wealth. To the extent that I have dysfunction in my behaviors, like a lack of work ethic, a lack of integrity, other character issues, I'm going to struggle to build wealth. And so there's a tie-in between your emotional well-being, your relational acumen, that is more predictive of your ability to become wealthy than your income. In other words, it doesn't matter what you make if you're addicted to cocaine, you're going to lose everything. 100% of addicts, as an example of this discussion, end up broke. Eventually. 100%. Eventually. Some in 10 months, some in 10 years. And they lose everything. That's a misbehavior that caused that. It's not a math problem that caused that. It wasn't they didn't understand how mutual funds work. It wasn't that they didn't earn an income. A lot of cocaine addicts earn a great income. And they hide their addiction. But if you don't know how to interact with the opposite sex, and you continually choose poorly in your mate, you are going to make it almost impossible to create a sustainable financial life.
And
isn't that weird?
Yeah, and I'm just haunted by, like, that last call haunts me, because when you say it, if you won't accept this for your own child, everyone goes, no, I would never accept it. But you just become blind to it. You just keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. And you wonder, you keep going back to the money issue. Why are we broke? Why are we broke? Why are we broke? You gotta let this predator who's preying on you and your time, you gotta let him go. I ain't doing that. Alright, well there's not like a crypto secret we can tell you to help you make money. There's not like a budgeting hack we can give you. You and him have to go work. It's just tough, man. If you're not connected with your spouse,
it could be a relational thing. I mean, it's one of the jokes that we had in the early days of the show was, if you marry a woman that likes spending, you better enjoy working.
Right.
And so, but it's also the opposite way.
Absolutely.
Obviously, if you marry a man that likes spending, you better enjoy working. And so, because you can't out-earn it, you can't keep up. And the correlation among millionaires between spouses that work together and that both shoulder the load together, it's almost 100% of them. There are very few people build wealth dragging a deadbeat along, or dragging someone who's misbehaving in some area of their life along. Someone who won't work, someone who can't tell the truth, someone that won't file their taxes, someone that lies all the time. You just these dysfunctional people that are in all of our lives, to the extent that they are that we're wrapped up with them, pretty much ensures that we're going to create a situation where we can't build a sustainable financial situation. And one of the reasons I've been able to build wealth is my wife is a freaking rock. She's a rock. I mean, the amount of drama in 43 years I've had at home when I got...
Incoming call from Kevin Linden identified by Truecaller.
Because you become who you hang around with.
And if you find out that you're married to somebody who is more of a vampire than a contributor, this is the year. Let this be